Hey, and welcome back to another video from my eBay parts or repair playlist, the playlist of videos where I go on eBay, Mercari, and OfferUp and purchase broken electronic items and try and fix them on camera. And what we have here today is this. It is a badly beat up Nokia N95, first generation, meaning the N95-1, Nokia N95-1. And I got this for a mere $14. As you can see, there was listed for 16. I offered them 14 and they accepted the offer. Now, by the title of this video, you probably can tell if this ended up as a repair video or the thing was actually working, because it's untested. So by the title of this video, you will see at the end whether this was actually a repair video or it was untested. So not the greatest packaging here. It is identical to the one I have here, except the back cover is different. This one has the brownish gold color, but this one's a refurb, so this is not the original back. This is the original back for this thing, but this is a good refurb because it's almost identical. The parts are of the same quality, so it's a good refurb. This thing has definitely seen better days. Is there a memory card in there? Let's see. No, there's no memory card in there. There's tape holding the back. This is worn out. There's a screen protector on there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a screen protector. So we have plans for this phone, actually. I'm gonna attempt at refurbishing this phone, or basically restoring it in a different... Oops, sorry about that. My phone ran out of space. What I was going to say was we're going to try and restore this phone by painting it a different color and giving it like a custom color of some sort. And we're going to basically breathe new life into this phone. So stay tuned for that restoration video. I'm going to attempt to revive this thing by putting a fresh battery in there, because this thing does not have a battery. The cover is destroyed because that's gone. We're gonna have to modify this cover. When I do restorations, I don't replace anything. That's just how I am. So we're definitely gonna have to fix this cover. All the slider things are broken. They're supposed to be like, let me show you. They're supposed to be like tiny sliders like things, as you can see there. They're all destroyed on this. Someone probably tried lifting this phone up, because you have to slide it out like that, as you can see. You just slide it out. Some people, they yeah, I can understand how they can mess this up. Some people try to lift it up completely without actually sliding the thing like that, so they can break it. Let's leave that over there. I think this has some charge. Let's see if this works. It's a Nokia. It should, hopefully. It vibrated. Yeah, okay. So no repair video. I mean, what did I expect? It's a Nokia. It does not break unless there's actual physical, visible damage, like it's bent in half or something. So yeah, I honestly expected the thing to turn on. I was kind of lying to myself, saying that this thing's not gonna work. Display seems fine. We gotta get... No, I do not want to see the last person's stuff. I'm gonna wipe this phone. Display seems fine. The screen, I'm pretty sure it's really new display underneath there, because the screen protector has been protecting it. The keyboard LEDs are not lighting up. Probably have to put a SIM card in there first. There is no SIM. Let's go here. So it has been, well, there is Web and Talk. Is that T-Mobile? Yeah, it's a T-Mobile, because it's got Web and Talk. So yeah, that's there. Settings. Everything seems fine on this thing, honestly. Let me erase the previous user's stuff and be right back. Alright, so there's nothing really to erase on this thing. It's just a bunch of messages, and all the messages are T-Mobile promotions. The previous user has erased all of their personal stuff, which is good. That's a smart thing to do when you're selling your phone. Erase all your photos, erase all your messages, erase all your contacts, and this person has done everything of the sort except the music. the music is still there. And when I open the music folder to delete the songs, I realized that the previous user of this phone was an Indian individual, an Asian Indian individual, not an American Indian, an Asian Indian individual, because I recognize some of the songs. I think they're Hindi. So that is that. They've just left the songs there. And this phone is loaded with music. The internal memory is almost full with music. Everything else has been erased. These are all just T-Mobile messages. So that is that. Apart from that, everything on this phone works. The camera works. Everything works. The funny thing is, of all the things to break on an N95-1, it's this slider thing. That thing always breaks. It was the major complaint that a lot of users had for the N95-1 was the slider thing breaks. But on this thing, the slider is working. I honestly thought the slider would be broken and the camera would be unusable, because when that thing breaks, you can't open the camera. Sometimes it'll open, sometimes it'll not open, because there's a sensor in there, because when you close it, the camera application closes and opens. Let me open it, show you. It's a bit slow, but it does eventually open. There you go. Very, very rare. And when you, let me do that again. Let me close it. Close this back up. Let me show you. There you go. The camera application open. So of all the things to break on an N95-1, that is the thing to go first. That was actually a complaint a lot of people had about the N95-1, and they fixed that with the N95 second generation, aka the N95 8GB model. They fixed that issue, but I'm very surprised that thing is working and the rest of the phone is in really horrible shape. It's actually really bad. Like, there's so many scratches. The buttons are faded, and I'm wondering what angle do I approach this when I'm gonna restore it. I have every single part here. Like, there's no missing parts, but it's just so damaged. And when I do restorations, like I said, I do not replace things. I try to keep it as original as possible, because it's pointless doing a restoration if you're just going to replace the whole thing. That's not a restoration. That's just, hey, I'm just going to swap the body. For example, if you get your hands on a vintage Mercedes, for example, 1960s Mercedes, I like cars as well. I just don't have the time to deal with cars because I have my college to deal with. So maybe in the future I might do car restorations. Who knows? But anyway, let's say you get your hands on a 1960s vintage Mercedes and there's a lot of rust holes in the body. You're not going to replace the body, right, with a fake. You're not going to fabricate a body. You're going to fix the holes in the body. You're going to fix the rust. You're going to fill them in. Same thing here. A lot of people are like, why don't you just replace the body? That's not the case. That's not a restoration. That's replacement. You're just getting rid of the original condition of the phone and just replacing it with a fake or a third party or something like that. So that's not a proper restoration, in my book at least. And it applies for cars as well, as I told you. So yeah, we're definitely leaving everything original when we do this restoration. And we're going to try and fix this. The main issue is I'll have to find a way to get this to lock again. But yeah, that the phone is honestly in really bad shape. But it charges. It takes a charge. Everything works on it. The sliders work. The lights work. The display works. Pretty sure it's a really new display underneath the screen protector. So that's good. All the cameras work. Big thumbs up, honestly. Even the piece of rubber there on the button, that piece of rubber comes flying off. Let me show you. See, the piece of rubber in between there, it usually comes flying off, but on this one it's there. The two things that usually go wrong have not gone wrong, but the things that aren't supposed to go wrong have gone wrong. Like this, well, I wouldn't say that the chrome gets wasted after some time, but the condition of this phone, it's just so badly scratched. But for 14 bucks, I'm not complaining. Anyway, it was just sort of an introduction video. I'm sorry we couldn't do a restoration on this. We couldn't do a repair on this because it's nothing to repair. I should have known that. It's an N95. It does not break. If it was going to break, it's going to be just that mechanism, but that has not broken either. So yeah, stay tuned for the full restoration of this video, for the full restoration of this phone. I have to figure out how I'm going to approach this first. In the meantime, I'm going to start on my N8 restoration, the long awaited N8 restoration. And if you want to see those videos, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you get notified whenever I upload those new videos. And if you really like this video, leave a big thumbs up down below, and let me know down in the comment section what colors you'd like me to paint this phone, because I'm gonna basically sandpaper this and try and repaint it. That could be the case, or I could like to touch the phone, like do touch-ups. Oh, the battery fell out. Anyway, I could do touch-ups for this phone, but we'll see how we're gonna approach it. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna approach this. But yeah, as usual, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my social media down in the description below. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.